Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Creative Connective Collective. This is Taj McCameron, and today we are coming back to really solidify the content that I was talking about the other day. We talked about people, we talked about relationship, we talked about your preparation. Now I want to talk about all of that leads somewhere. You are not just creating something fun. Now, it helps that when you are a creator and you create organically, meaning when you discover what you're passionate about, you determine what your purpose is, and you write down those steps of what that is that you are passionate about. And then you start to just take some time, a month, 2 months, 3 months, to just have fun and just create in those areas. If you have always loved painting but didn't really paint, just go and do painting for fun for a period of time. You like to make candles, just do candles for fun for a period of time. Because in you doing it for fun, you will find something new or something unforeseen. I've heard music artists say it was the song that they were working on that they weren't even trying to make into a hit. That one became the hit. It's the one that they were analytically thinking about industry, whatever it was, that they couldn't get nothing to come out. But when they just went for fun, epiphanies. So I need you to go into your fun place. And this is where you're going to find your zone of genius. This is where you're going to find what it is that you're passionate about. And you're going to determine, oh, I like this. Oh, I could do this. Oh, I'm interested in this. I like talking. I didn't realize that I could turn this into something. And the irony is, I don't like talking except in this category, but I love writing. This stemmed from me writing, and it was determined that I have a funny element to myself, so I started doing video. So understanding those things, just doing video for the fun of it, and then you'll start to notice what your fun little elements are, your little quirks are, and then you will determine, oh, that's my fun little quirk, how can I use that? Maybe maybe you like fashion, you like designing, you can design clothes. And nowadays they got AI now that, listen to me carefully, figure out what you want by hand. I will never tell a actual true artist to just use AI, because as a person that loves art, I love digitally designing. I love sitting on a computer for an hour and a half. But what I can do in order to enhance, I think AI can be used as an enhancer to your flaws. You understand what I'm saying? That if you have something, you just can't get that line straight, then you could use the AI to fix those minimal little issues. But I want to also say this. If you don't want to use AI for that, you can use what you created in the fullness of the authenticity of what it is. But for instance, if you're a writer and you write books, articles, this, that, and the other, and you crank out a lot of content in a short period of time, I will always say this: do a base content and then allow AI to be your grammar checker. Allow AI to be your reformatter. If you can't afford to pay an editor that is out here charging $3,000 to edit your book, keep dropping it into AI and allow it to do it for free. Unless you want to instead change that investment and go get a Copilot program, and that Copilot program is going to do all your AI. Now, do I like AI? I don't have a love for it. And I'm going to tell you why I don't have a love for it. Because it can make you lazy. You can be a creator that creates authentically, but in a pinch, I will always say do it in a pinch, but don't rest all your laurels on AI. Don't make everything AI, because there's some creators that are out here, they'll make whole YouTube channels just off AI. They'll make all their blog posts, they ain't thinking nothing but the concept, and let AI do everything else. I'm the type of person, do 98% of the work, let AI do 2. Okay? That's how I feel about it. All right? So, what are we really here to do? We're here to talk about, and I already pretty much have been talking about, introduction of content. If you're going to be a content creator, creating content, because if you create content, which leads me into my point, that you can create content, whatever it is that you're passionate about. Determine what your passion is, and then look into ways that you can easiestly create the ability to do that passion with the least amount of money. Because more than likely, if you're starting, you don't got no money. All of your money is tapped out. And until you can find that secondary discretionary income, or you can put some money aside, little amounts of money for the little things, and start to slowly save up for things that are going to improve. Secondarily, be careful, because a lot of people get this idea in their head, I'm going to be a content creator. I got to go buy cameras. I got to go this. I got to go this. Don't do that. At first, you got a phone in your hand. If you have a phone in your hand, use whatever phone in your hand that you have. I got this little thing over here. It's a little phone. You can use this kind of a phone. If you got room on it, go get you a, what you call it? I don't think this takes an SD card, does it? I don't think this one takes an SD card, but you can get you a drive and use a drive on your computer. And in using that drive on your computer, bim, bam, boom, that you can use that drive, put Google Drive onto your phone. This is one of them little cheapy phones that they give you. Put Google Drive on there, put whatever it is you need to put on Google Drive, and transfer it to a computer. Then you get you memory card real quick. They got the 16 gig ones. They got the 32 gig ones. You increase it as you go. Just use your phone. You can do podcasting that way. You can do video podcasting. You can do audio podcasting. You can do YouTube. All that kind of stuff. On a little phone like this. Secondarily, you can dictate your voice notes. If you are a blogger, dictate your voice notes. Then use AI to format it. Do all the work yourself. Then let AI assist afterwards. What happens is people are teaching people, oh, just rest completely on AI. Don't you ever rest completely on AI. What happened? I'm going to tell you a little short story real quick. This is why I tell you don't rest completely on AI. Learn this lesson from this little short story. I remember it was about 17 years ago. I had come home from school. I was in high school. It was my last year of high school. The power went out in our district. The local grocery store that was within that district, we had to go pick up dinner that night. We went to the grocery store. Everybody's in the grocery store. But because the power outage hit that side of the district, the grocery store was impacted. I saw this happen twice in 2 different occasions, 2 different places. Once it happened in New York, ones that happen here in the city I live in, my hometown. And when I tell you, none of the cashiers knew how to calculate how to get them people out of there the pay. This is why you can't trust AI to the fullness of that capacity. I was watching something on television. There was some type of cyber thing that had happened in Las Vegas. Everybody was fully dependent on the computer. It helped them none when they had 350,000 people trying to get into these hotels in Las Vegas, and they couldn't process no credit cards. They had people standing in line for hours because they had to figure out how to process their credit cards because all the computers were down. Don't you ever fully depend on a computer. Do the work first. That way you have the content. Then allow AI to take what you have, and it'll be 98% you and 2% AI. Okay. So I'm going to let that be the end of my little spiel, but I need you to figure out what your purpose is. Don't let the computer become your purpose, because when you let the computer become your purpose, the computer drop off one day and your entire brand falls into an equator. What can you do? Determine that. Because when you are in the authenticity and the audacity of what you can create, can't nobody take that away from you. You can use these tools to assist you, but don't rest on them. So, this is Kingdom Creator Connective Collective. I'm going to come back in the next one for our next part.